Ganpataye Namaha. Namaskar, I am Jyotish Acharya S. Kuber Rakesh Arora. This is Lal Kitab lesson number 4. In this lesson, we will be discussing about Lal Kitab Remedies for Jupiter in first house. Before we go to appreciating results of Jupiter in first house and remedies and suggestions for this placement, please go through previous lessons and also keep in mind the given important points in this slide. If you are interested in knowing just remedial part, you can directly refer to the red mark sentences in further slides. We are referring to Jupiter placement in first house. First house is the house of Mars and permanent house of Sun. First house in Vedic is very important because it is a ascendant rising, but in Lal Kitab it is important because the planet in the first house becomes the king of the chart. We are aware about the friendly, inimical and neutral planets of Jupiter. We also know Rahu, Ketu, Shani, they are the Papi Graha. We know about the permanent houses of Jupiter. We also understand that Jupiter aspect is very good. So definitely we will expect Jupiter to be placed in invisible half. Jupiter will aspect only 7th house here. That is the house of Venus and also the permanent house of Mercury. Jupiter gets exalted in 4th house, which is the house of Moon. Ketu exalts in 9, 12 houses of Jupiter. This is very important. Jupiter debilitates in 10th house, which is the house of Saturn. Jupiter is significator of males, male child, male elders, father, etc. But Jupiter is certainly the prime significator of eldermost person in the family. If you are in a joint family, grandfather may be the eldest, so Jupiter will signify that. In a nuclear family, it is a family of couple and kids. So as far as kids are concerned, father is the significator of Jupiter. For a female, husband is the only significator. For this reason, we are considering Jupiter as a Karka of husband in Vedic, but actually Karka for marital partner is Venus. Jupiter rules over religious activities, blessings, respect, ego, non-compromising nature, idealism, good health, happiness, clean-heartedness, sharp intuition and wisdom. Lal Kitab says that a planet posted in the first house will give good or bad results in coordination with the planets in the 8th and 11th house. So we expect that 8th and 11th are coordinating positively with the planet in the first house. Jupiter in first house is generally auspicious. Native will possess good health and he will rise in life due to his fortune and intellect. Spouse and the family of the spouse will be beneficial for the native. Native will be capable of making successful career and he will make good relationship at workplace. He will make property also. Native is well supported by his seniors and elders. Native will generally get good education in his life, and even if he does not get good education due to negativity of other planets, he will be able to earn good wealth in life. Native will prosper in his life due to his strong belief in religion and traditional values. He will get support from his mother and females equal to mother. We can also expect success in the legal matters. Native will carry egoistic and authoritative nature, but he will be clear at heart. He will understand the mind of people and will act accordingly. He will never be scared of enemies. If native faces any problems in life due to other inauspicious planets, he will come out victorious every 8th year of life. He will prosper after the birth of the male child. If native desires second progeny, Lal Kitab advises that one should plan to beget within 8 years of the first progeny. If native blesses someone, his blessings will be fulfilled, but if native tries to harm others, he himself may suffer. We can expect best results from this Jupiter, especially when there is a planet in the 7th house. Jupiter in first house generally promises auspicious results up to 51 years of age. Why good results up to 51 years? This you can easily understand if you refer to previous lessons and second cycle of planets. When Jupiter is placed in first house, not conjunct with inimical planet, and there is any planet in the 7th house, native gets good education equal to graduation or post graduation. Lal Kitab is insisting for a planet in the 7th house, because Lal Kitab says that whenever there is a planet in the first house and that planet is aspecting 7, which is a vacant house, so that planet remains in the inactive form. Inactive means that there is no interaction. A planet is not actually interacting with the vacant house, but if there is a planet in the opposite aspected house, so an interaction takes place, and if that interaction is positive also, then it is wonderful. But here Lal Kitab says that it doesn't matter whether the planet is friendly or enemy, but don't confuse with Rahu Ketu axis here. That is not there. Lal Kitab is talking about other planets. So that if other planets are placed there, even if they are not beneficially disposed, or even if they are not friendly to Jupiter, still we can expect good results. When Mercury is also well placed, who is another karaka of education and intellect, we can definitely expect that native will be very learned and be a senior official. Native gets happiness from the parents, and he gives happiness to parents also from 4, 8 and 16 years of life, and he will himself live fortunate and happy life for 75 years when Ketu is well placed in the horoscope. This 16, we have taken it from the first cycle of Jupiter. So 8 is half of 16 and 4 is half of 8. When moon is well placed in the chart, happiness and prosperity of native will keep increasing with the age. He will become a senior officer, but at the old age he will be involved in some noble and charitable work. Native will also beget ancestral wealth and gold when Jupiter is not conjunct inimical planets, and permanent houses of Jupiter are also not occupied by inimical planets, and 7th house is well disposed. When 11th house is well disposed, native takes care of his spouse and serve cows, he will be able to make lot of wealth and will also be able to save lot of wealth. When 7th house is unoccupied by a planet, it will be auspicious to get married early for the native himself. But marriage before 28 years, especially in 24 or 27, can give inauspicious result for father's health. Even making a property from own earnings can give bad results to father. To remove this evil, it will be auspicious to bury honey-filled pot at some deserted place. When friends of Jupiter are placed in first house, second house or fourth house, it is very auspicious for career. Mars in the 7th house ensures that native is taking birth in a rich family who will have properties and wealth. Sun in the 9th house promises long life for self and family members. Native should reject taking any help from others to get best results of Jupiter in first house. We are talking about free help. Jupiter in first house will be very auspicious if not associated with inimical planet, and the permanent houses are not occupied by inimical planet or papi graha. So reverse applies here. When Rahu is conjunct Jupiter and may be occupying the permanent houses, we can expect bad results from 8 to 12 years due to cunningness of people, because the native himself will be in a very young age, so these bad results could be expected for the family. When Venus is similarly disposed, we can expect problems immediately after the puberty due to a female. Mercury gives problem in 16 to 19 years or in 21st year. When malefic Saturn is placed similarly, we can expect bad results from 36 years. Saturn in 5th house, we can expect inauspicious results for the progeny and own health if native purchases properties. When Saturn is placed in 9th, it can give adverse results for the own health. Ill placed Saturn in general, anywhere in the chart, it can affect progeny. When Sun is placed in the 11th house and there is no planet in the 3rd, or Sun Mercury are ill placed in the chart, anywhere in the horoscope, which is considered as a ill placement, we can expect losses due to litigation despite native may win at the end. When inimical or papi graha are placed in the 8th or 11th houses, native may suffer on account of his nature of criticizing and cursing people. It will be auspicious to get married early, before 22. When Rahu is placed in 8th or 11th house, father may suffer on account of health due to asthma or heart problems. Native may suffer on account of health problems related to brain or weakness in legs. Thank you for watching Kuberastrology channel Lal Kitab lesson 4. Please subscribe. Thank you.